What's up, guys? We have a market watch video today. I wanted to make this a little bit earlier in the week, but you know, time and whatnot. But hey, late is better than nothing. Also, you don't really want to look at the market when the set just came out. And what set are we talking about? We're talking about the super amazing, although not really amazing at all, defenders, amazing defenders. And here is a big problem already that I'm seeing, unless this is misleading here. 69, 69. All right, so yeah, that is a pretty big problem. Usually sets like this, when they open, they have at least one collector rare that is either, if it's not $100, it's touching $100. The most expensive collector rare, unless I sorted it incorrectly or it's doing some kind of weird glitch here on TCG Player, is 70 bucks. That is horrendous, because I mean, we don't want to take pre-sales or even like the week of sales for any kind of indicator, but if we do want to compare apples to apples, right? Deck building sets, when they first come out, they do have at least one collector's rare that is 100 bucks or around 100 bucks, and this set does not. I think there might have been another set that is similar to this, and it bombed. I don't remember if it was Ancient Guardians, but this is a very bad sign for this set. I've also been seeing online the sentiment is not. I think a lot more people hate the set than like the set. Mainly, the people that have been driving the set are the furries, of course. That's why we see the furry lover card archetype being the most expensive collector rare, and then 1-for-1, that's to be expected, honestly, because I think it's the highest rarity version of 1-for-1, I think. And I could be wrong, guys, but I think this is the highest rarity now. There might have been an ulti, actually, but having this somewhat staple of a card in a new rarity is of course going to drive the value of that printing up quite a bit. And then after that, we just have all the furries. Actually, all the furry collector rare are beating out the waifu collector rare. So it's like we're trading one degeneracy for another, essentially. Although, hang on here. See, this is the problem with TCG Player. I don't know how they don't sort things well. This is 54 bucks, and then this one was 48. Is that correct? See, they don't sort things correctly, so that's kind of misleading. Maybe the furry archetype, maybe the furries and the incels are having a fight here to see who is the better loser in the market right now. But $56, holy shit, dude, this set is not going to be good, guys. Do not invest in this set. Buy the singles, which I'm going to do. I didn't know Card Troop, but my boy is 32 bucks. It was a lot higher than this earlier in the week when it was around there, around 50 bucks, and I was like, wait, is that good? Is that bad? I should wait. You know, I'm gonna do what I tell all you guys to do and wait like 3 weeks, and then I'll buy it. I have no rush to get this in my collection. This card is not going to be used by me. What deck am I going to be using this, right? So good thing I waited, essentially, because that's pretty, I mean, it's pretty decent right now, but hopefully it goes down a lot more than that, although the listings are disappearing. Hang on, what are the listings looking at? So that's 25, 25, 25, 37, 33, 16 for I sold. That's to be expected. 1-for-1, what is that? 33 listings. Okay. Yeah, see, with a lot of this higher rarity stuff, I feel like people buy monsters over spells and traps, because monsters have better artwork more often than not. And that's why people, you know, they go for the monsters for these higher rarities. I sold might actually be like 70 bucks at a point. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, it's already 53, 60 on the first page, so 70 bucks isn't far off the mark there. That's okay. That's interesting. I might pick up some of my solds too. Anyway, so moving on here, we have, what are the more expensive Rescue Ace collector rare? 23 bucks. Feels bad, dude. Rescue Ace, out of all of them, out of all the new archetypes, Rescue Ace looks better. It's a better archetype for like dudes that aren't furries or incels or whatever. But that is fucking crazy, dude. 23 bucks. All right, so what is that? 𝗦𝗦𝗣𝗓𝗓, the manifested Mikanko, is the most expensive ultra rare. So does that mean this archetype is going to be the most played, or is it just because of titties? Although she looks like she's 12. You guys are degenerate fucks, dude, I swear. You can ritual summon this card with Mikanko, Kajura, something like that. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, your opponent takes any battle damage you would have taken from battles involving this card. Okay. You can only use each of the following effects of 𝗦𝗦𝗣𝗓, the manifested Mikanko. Once per turn, you can reveal this card in your hand, add one Mikanko card from your deck to your hand, except 𝗦𝗦𝗣𝗓. Then discard one card. Quick effect: you can target one equipped spell in your graveyard, equip it to one appropriate monster on the field. Okay. I mean, I see why they printed a whole bunch of the equip spells in the set, but I don't know how people are gonna actually use this, because I mean the whole Infernals, I think, were a thing for like 3 weeks 2 years ago, but usually with any deck that focuses around equip spells, you find ways to break it. It's really easy. I mean, you just need back row removal, and I mean, even like Cyclone, Cosmic Cyclone just ruins any deck, because some decks can get back the equip spells back from the grave, but if you remove them from play, how the fuck are they going to do that, right? There's not a lot of ways they can do that. That is the most expensive ultra, though, at 20 bucks. So if you pull that, you will make almost half your money back, actually, because just how bad the set is doing. So good luck out there, although the chances are low. How many ultra rares are there, actually? Hang on here. There are ultra rare is blue or purple over here. There are 10 ultra rares, so you have a 3 in 10 chance, assuming you don't pull any duplicates in a box to pull it. That's still pretty low, 30% chance, and chances are you are gonna pull a double. So I don't see you guys pulling this, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Do not gamble on this set, boys. All right, so Purely is the second most expensive, and yeah, I mean, that's to be expected. The furry archetype. Is there anything not that we wouldn't expect? 𝗖𝗛 is really cheap. I would really pick up some copies of 𝗖𝗛, guys. Actually, hang on. How many times was 𝗖𝗛 printed here? Give me 1 second, boys. All right, so we have 2, unless the database hasn't been updated with other products. So yeah, definitely pick that up, guys. 24 cents is pretty good. It also supports both equip spell strategies and warriors, because you can search a warrior. So it's definitely worth playing, or definitely worth picking. It's 24 cents, guys. 24 cents is nothing. It's a super rare as well. And I mean, if you have the extra money, get the collector's rare as well, because I do see it going up in value a little bit. See, collector's rares are a weird thing. I think people don't like collector's rares. This is coming from a guy. This is my favorite. Is it my favorite, actually, now that I think of it? It used to be my favorite rarity, but now, I don't know, Starlights have kind of won me over a little bit more, just because when you hit it a certain way, just like, you know, you hit your girl a certain way, it hits you a certain way, if you know what I mean. I don't know, but I do think collector's rare is kind of on the bottom of most people. I think most people do like alties or Starlights, or really anything that's not collector rare, because otherwise the collector rare market would be like crazy for cards like 𝗖𝗛. But everything else in the set is fucking trash, man. I mean, this is a terrible set, and I do see some people, some YouTubers on Twitter. We'll go with Twitter. I can't watch YouTube content on Yu-Gi-Oh YouTube content, guys. It's the same shit. There's some people defending this set. I think they're just kind of sitting on the fence. Nah, dude, we have good indication that sets like this suck, and they suck for like obvious reasons. I'm not going to go into it. You guys will know the reasons, and there's no I don't think there's a way to fix sets like this, just because they've had such a bad connotation already. Like, they really have to try hard to fix sets like this. A good starting place is to pick cards reprint cards that actually need reprinting. Konami, maybe, sort of. Like the 𝗦𝗦𝗡𝗏𝗡, I guess, were kind of good. Preparation of rights, why? You know, we also had reinforcement of the army, somewhere in here. Like, why? The reinforcement of the army. How many times has reinforcement of the army um, been printed here? And I thought I was spelling it wrong, but dude, we don't need wait, hang on. It was printed in Mama too? Oh yeah, yeah, it was a Pharaoh rare. That's correct. So it's not accessible there, but they just keep choosing the wrong cards to reprint. I mean, even Perry Reyes, I know it had only had one printing, but it was not an expensive card. There are better cards that you can, put in here, but unfortunately you chose not to, Konami, and as a side effect of that, as a consequence, this set sucks ass. Anyway, so what else is going on in the market? Because I have been kind of MIA, and I want to know what you degens are playing out here. So Cash Money, of course, is actually, it hasn't really gone up. Let's go into the 6 month, because it's been hovering around this price point, right? 60 to 70. Yeah, it's been hovering around this point for quite a while. Although, I mean, the trends do say, or do point to it going up in value, and for good reason. There are more Cash Money cards coming out soon. I don't know about 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏𝗏. I don't think there's going to be any more 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 coming out, but this 𝗦𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, Mr. Lube himself, had quite a ride here, because now he's kind of going up in value. I think people have been starting to realize that. I think a lot of people, like I do see a lot of complaints. I do see a lot of complaints, guys, for tier elements, but I think other people are realizing that, well, if tier elements do get hit, what is the next big threat, right? Cash Money and 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, two of the other big powerhouses, as well as sprites. So you also see sprites here kind of being best selling. I sorted by best selling, so they're kind of getting bought out, right? So there's that. Also, maybe tier isn't that bad once you know how to play around it, right? Because I think that the hate has kind of died down, or at least that's what I've seen online. I don't know. I don't go to local. Holy shit! Hang on, Battle of Legends. Crystal's Revenge is 49 bucks. Oh wait, hang on, that's misleading. 15 bucks shipping. Oh, that's still pretty. Is it low? No, that's about right. I think Brothers of Legend is about that, actually, and it's a year old. So let's see, 60. Yeah, it's about that. So actually, might be doing a little bit better in the market. I just saw 49. And I'm like, wait, what? I hate this misleading stuff. TCG players very anti-consumer. We have Magnum Hut. Of course, it did go up in value. Drew Swarm also went up a little bit. Pot of Prosperity is going up because it only has 2 printings, and I mean, that's bound to happen. Although, how many decks actually use this? 73 listings from the 2022 tins, guys. So if you are looking, and I think it's a 3 of in decks that do use it, so if you are looking for it, probably pick it up sooner rather than later, because we know Konami's not going to be printing good stuff in sets. I mean, Amazing Defenders, right? Like, what the reinforcement of the army, Konami? What the fuck? Darkwing, holy shit, that is interesting. And this is honestly, I'm guessing, 23 listings as well. Holy shit. Maybe this is another contender. So, okay, so Power of the Elements, right? Power of the Elements was the first core set that got reprinted as unlimited since like 2 years or 3 years since Konami stopped doing it. So maybe Darkwing Blast is the second contender for that. And it also makes sense. I mean, it is the set right after Power of the Elements. Also, I don't think Power of the Elements actually got this high. And the reason why is kind of obvious, guys. There's Cash Money is in here, and 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 steals are in here. So the whole set is going up in value because people won the Cash Money. Unicorn is 25 bucks. Yep. Barone did go down quite a bit because it's getting reprinted soon here in Maze of Memories, and that, what is that, 2 months from now? Yeah, almost 2 months from now. Maze of Memories. I cannot wait for Maze of Memories. Well, yeah, once Konami tells you a card is getting printed, of course the market is going to react, right? And that's what we saw here in particular. I mean, you can see night and day, right? 109 to 78 bucks. But now it kind of seems like it's getting some second life here. I would steer clear from it. Probably sell it if you have it, because again, Maze of Memories is going to be reprinting it. Let's see, access code talker, 24 bucks. That's pretty healthy. It's been maintaining value at least. Triple Tactics Talent has been going up. It used to be like 10 bucks. Yeah, 10 bucks, and then it's from there after about a week, or 3 weeks after release from Magnificent Mavens, it was 10 bucks, and then it started steadily going up. So that's pretty decent. Pretty decent there. Actually, hang on. There's other printings. There's 2021 printing that I kind of want to see the value here. Okay, they're exactly the same actually. So that's about right though, because they're both ultra rares. So it's kind of like which set do you want, right? It doesn't really matter. Divine Arsenal Azus, though, this card has been going up in value. It was hovering at 15 bucks for the longest time, and then no printing of it made it kind of wanted and sought after, which, I mean, hey, why didn't you reprint this in Amazing Defenders, Konami? There was an 𝗦𝗦𝗣𝗑𝗧 archetype, but I digress. Konami's kind of retarded in most cases. This is a pretty good pickup though, because we don't know if it's going to be printed again anytime soon. Although I would go for the alti, guys, and I think I've told you guys to do this back in the day. The alti is going up in value, so it was 40 bucks for the longest, and then it just kind of started going up here. Now, is it going to be 133 bucks soon? Probably not. But you look at the listings, you look at the history, and you look at the fact that it's only been printed technically 3 times, but I'm gonna say twice just because altis and OTS packs are not accessible. It's worth picking up. It's worth picking up, but do what you will with your money. It's not my money. Definitely do your research. Exodia has been going up here. I'm kind of kicking myself for not buying it early, but at the same time, it's a good collector item, yes, but I don't think I really want it, Like, the more I think about it, because it's not just the Exodia head. Like, once you get the Exodia head, you need the fucking limbs. Otherwise, it's just a head. Otherwise, I'm just getting head here, guys. I don't want to just get head. Anyways, moving on here. Sprite Elf. Yeah, sprites are doing stuff. Runic still doing some stuff. Ash Blossom Enjoys Spring. Common, of course, doing stuff. I think Albaz is the next alti to pick up, guys. It has the same kind of momentum as Azus, but it's, yeah, I'd pick it up. There's still 46 listings. People are crazy about this deck. Like, there's a lot of hype behind Aluber and Despia and fucking Albaz. Just the whole, people don't have much to do, so they focus on lore, and so they kind of get attached to it, essentially. We saw Triple Tactics already. Illusion of Chaos is an interesting one too, because I feel like it's going to go up in value relatively soon, just because no printings besides Battle of Chaos. We are still a while away from a printing, because the 2023 tints are not going to be released for another like 7 to 8 months. So it's definitely worth picking up. Also worth picking up is the Jetto Dragon. So this card was 15 bucks a while ago, and now it is touching 20, 26, 28. What? Yeah, that's crazy. Although no, that's misleading again. TCG player with their anti-consumer practices here. Actually, I guess it was 10 bucks not that long ago. Well, it was a while ago. I picked up some when I saw that, guys, man, I picked up some good here. I picked up these Starlights for 100 bucks, and that's incorrect. They're not 189 bucks. TCG player is so fucking scummy, dude. What the difference between the actual lowest and what's featured is that $60 difference, and it's only because they want you to, first of all, spend more money, and also they want you to support their stupid direct crap, dude. That is $60. That I just cannot get behind that. That is very, very anti-consumer. We need a competitor for TCG player, honestly. All right, so Guardian Chimeras, it kind of went up in value here, evenly matched. If you don't know, is getting reprinted in the what are they called? Fucking yeah, this thing, the structure deck trap tricks. We know that for sure. It's been confirmed. So probably get rid of it. Actually, I kind of have some copies too that I was holding, kind of holding the bag. Although it's only two. It's only two, so it's not that bad. I mean, everything else is kind of kosher here. Nothing weird. What's her name? Kari. I think this card is still worth. Dude, guys, people like waifus. This is a pretty good waifu, bro. I'd consider picking it up as a Starlight, but also it has been going down in value. 20 listings. Wait, hang on. This is also the power of the element. So there is an unlimited. There are unlimited versions circulating as well. So actually, no, it's not 100. Hang on. What? Lightly played. Am I filtering it out? Okay, no, I just can't read. So if you do want a lightly played one, it depends on how lightly played it is, to be honest, because that's actually kind of a good deal. But you know, yeah, it depends on how lightly played it is, because I don't trust these Yu-Gi-Oh players. They probably like jerked off to it and then sold it when they got bored of it or something. All right, so what else is here? Yeah, Blue Eyes Jetto Dragon. We saw purely. There's nothing much else here. Dark Magician Girl Ghost Trick kind of went down in value from what I remember. That's pretty insane in the membrane. But okay, so that's also to be expected. Konami kind of screwed up the collector market a little bit with Dark Magician and Blue Eyes and all that stuff because they keep reprinting it in different rarities. So I mean, collectors do want stuff, but they don't want the same stuff over and over again, even if there is slight differences, right? So for example, Dark Magician Girl had a Pharaoh rare printing, and it also had a Ghost rare printing, and it also had an Altar printing in 2022. So as a collector, you're just like, okay, so which one do I actually want, right? Chances are you're not gonna spend, what is it, like 300? It was 300 for the Pharaoh rare, 200 now ish for the Ghost rare. That's, you're at 500, and then like 20 bucks for the Altar. You're not spending $500 for those. I personally don't think on average collectors are not going to do that, but what do I know, right? Super Poly, I really hope it goes down a lot more because I want I want 3 copies to be honest, but we'll see. I'm not spending too much money on it. The last thing we're going to talk about here actually is Chaos Space, because it went down. It's kind of steadily going down. And hopefully it goes down a little bit more because this is a really good staple. We are getting another Chaos monster coming out, I think in Photon Hypernova, if not the set after that. So definitely worth picking up. Also, I mean, just look past trends, right? It's been printed twice. The last printing was a super rare, and it touched, I think it exceeded 10 bucks at a point. And that was a super rare, right? Now we're sitting at a, wait, hang on, that's the same one. Now we're sitting at a secret rare. So chances are it's going to go up in value past what the Toon Chaos version had. Let's see what we had. Yeah, 17 bucks. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. I'm picking it up. That's the video, guys. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.